Good Sunday morning. It's Roger Lloyd, YouTube's Carpet Cleaners Consult. And this podcast is titled, Target the Market, Don't Let the Market Target You. Now, it's Sunday morning, it's raining, I'm out and about, I'm doing my work. So while I'm on my way to the next job, I thought I would give you guys some groundbreaking information that can help your business or break your business. It's up to you. Now, if you're one of those guys that's already settled and you know everything and got everything figured out, then this isn't for you. But if you have an open mind and you're a struggling carpet cleaner or a new carpet cleaner, this is one message you want to listen all the way to the end. Like I said, I'm Roger Lloyd, YouTube's Carpet Cleaners Consult. Now, a lot of carpet cleaners watch some of my advertisements and my videos that I place on social media and on my website, and they're like, oh, heck no. This guy, how are you making any money? What are you doing? Why are you charging so cheap? Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know me, you sure will after this. I have been in this industry for 36 years. That's number one. For years, I had target only high-end residential homes and some light commercial work. Now that I'm in my old and golden years, I have went a whole nother way. You have to understand, there's two ways to make money. High volume, which means you do a lot of jobs at a low price, or high ticket. So, what I am explaining to you, for years I was a high ticket carpet cleaner, where I only did maybe 1 or 2 jobs a week. So, when you do that, you have to do things like attend a lot of realtor meetings and events. You have to join like a breakfast club like Le Tip or BNI. You have to do a lot of like referral type business. People have to refer you a lot. And then you have to, send out letters, and you have to do some high-end ticket things that cost you a lot of money on the front side. But normally when you get these clients, you do have them for a long time. But the thing is, because they have the money to buy new carpet and replace flooring and things like that, they don't use you as much. I'm not saying they don't use you, but they don't use you as much. So you have to wait a long time normally for them to repeat with you. When I say a long time, I mean maybe 6 months, 9 months, or a year. But not saying it doesn't work, but it takes a lot of money on the front end, or you better have a coin. What is a coin? A center of influence network. That means people that are your customer cheerleaders, and they're cheering you on. They're referring you like clockwork. And it takes time to build that up. And you can do it, but like I said, it takes a lot of money and a lot of devoted time to these events and breakfast clubs and things like that. You always have to get to meet somebody and hope that they'll refer you as much as you need them to. For years I did that. I am tired of going to the breakfast meetings. I'm tired of going to the real estate events and functions. Now, would I not do it ever? I'm not saying that. But I don't want to have to rely on that. Not in my older years. I'm over 50 now. So, at this point, I went the whole opposite way. So a lot of you that have watched my early on stuff, you see me talk about a lot of high-end residential and things like that. Now in my older years, you're going to hear me talk a lot about volume. But this is why carpet cleaners are so thrown off about my pricing, because they don't ask the right questions. They don't say, well, they do ask. I take that back. They say, how are you making any money? So I would like to address that right now. The first thing I want to reiterate is I'm working on volume. But how I'm able to do this is because I know my numbers. I have an empty nest. For all you youngsters that are watching this, an empty nest means my kids are grown and they're out the house. It's just me and my wife. So I don't have to work as hard. I'm not trying to buy different things that I had to at one time. I don't have a whole lot of mouths to feed that I had to at one time. So another carpet cleaner can't tell me, nor can he tell you right there that's watching me right now. They can't tell you what to charge. They don't know your numbers. You have to know your numbers, which I'm going to get to when I say target the market. Don't let the market target you. Let me tell you my numbers. Yes, I'm going to share this with you because I want to try to help you. So, one truck operation. I'm a one truck operation and I'm a one truck carpet cleaner. So that means I don't have a helper anymore. So, I'm trying to earn about $14,000 a month in gross. Gross. That's not how much I'm bringing in. What I'm bringing in is the net. So out of say 14,000, if I can achieve that goal every month, I'm bringing in about 10,000. That's not bad for a single truck operator if you're realistic. If you're realistic, it's a lot of unrealistic carpet cleaners in the world. So, if you want to do more and better numbers, you can. You just have to get multiple trucks. You have to train people. You have to do a lot more marketing and things like that. But what I'm sharing with you now is my one truck operator marketing plan and strategy. And maybe it just might help you figure out your numbers. Once again, you don't have the equipment that I have, and you don't have the knowledge and maybe the chemistry knowledge that I have. So, you have to work it out for yourself. I'm sharing with you my strategy and my way of doing things to help you gain your own. So, $14,000 is my goal every month. How do I achieve this goal? How do I achieve this goal? Thank you for asking. I achieved this goal because my average job ticket is $183. Now, that's my average job ticket. So that means that I have to do about 18 to 20 jobs a week. 18 to 20 jobs a week. That's good. I'm not burnt out. I can do that. So now that I know my numbers, I have to do 18 to 20 jobs a week. That means weekly, I'm trying to bring in $3,294. Do you see how precise that I know my numbers? So when somebody says to me, oh my God, how are you making any money? You're charging so cheap. What they should be asking me is, what is your system? What are your numbers? How are you making any money to take care of yourself? Well, I'm explaining that to you. My goal is 18 to 20 jobs a week at $3,294, which will bring me at 52 weeks in a year. Which will bring me 14,000, which will make me have a six-figure number at the end of the year. And I'm comfortable with that. I can take care of my wife with that. Everybody listen to me. You have to get in your mind, what are your numbers? What number do you want to have? What do you want to make at the end of the year? And you have to do the numbers. Then after you do all that, you have to break it down. So, how do I break it down? I know that I need about 20 to 22 leads from Facebook and Instagram and TikTok coming in every day. I need about 20 leads. I need to schedule at least 4 to 5 jobs per day. So now I have to figure out what is my marketing budget? and I have. My marketing budget is $2,250 a month. That will get me 18 to 20 jobs. That'll get me about 100 leads a week, but that'll get me on the book schedule 18 to 20 jobs. So I have to get 100 or more leads at $2,250 per month to get me 100 leads per week. So that's 400 leads a month to get me 18 to 20 jobs. Oh my God. Is that crazy that I know my numbers like that? No. You can know your numbers like that too. You better know your numbers like that too, so you can have a thriving business, a successful business. Now, when I say that, a thriving business and a successful business does not mean you're wealthy and a billionaire and a millionaire. No, no, no. See, money doesn't motivate me that way anymore. I told you I have an empty nest now. I want to take care of my wife. I want to travel. I want to build the house that I want to build of my dreams. That's what I want to do now. I don't have the mindset of having the largest carpet cleaning business or anything like that anymore. I want to take care of me. I have less years ahead than I have behind. And you whippersnappers, you young guys, if you get here, if you can stay in the business as long as I have, you will see that you will want to change up too. If you don't have to work harder, then work smarter. And that's what I'm saying. So, getting back to it, $3,294 is what I'm trying to achieve a week at 18 to 20 jobs. Okay? That's 18 to 20 jobs per week. So, now how do I get 400 leads coming in? I'm glad you asked. This is where the carpet cleaners that don't understand my marketing strategy think it's just a quick bait and switch. It's not. When you bait and switch, means you don't tell people the final line in your ad. I tell them in my ad. So, I run a steam cleaning special for 2 rooms in a hallway for $49.99. I run a steam cleaning special for 3 rooms in a hallway for $69.99. I run a special for 4 rooms in a hallway for $99.99 and 5 rooms in a hallway for $139.99. Now, after it goes through all those specials, right after that it says service and travel fees apply. Please add $15 for a service charge and $25 for a travel charge to each one of these specials. If you have pets, we can add our pet sanitizing deodorizer for $26.99. If you would like stain guard, we can add that for an additional $26.99. What I am doing, ladies and gentlemen, I'm breaking the price down. Instead of doing like most carpet cleaners do, 3 rooms for $150, 3 rooms for $169, get free stain guard, free pet treatment. Nah. People are catching on to that because every carpet cleaner and their mother throughout the country is running those specials. What am I getting for 3 rooms for $150? What am I getting for 3 rooms for $179? Well, like I just told you, the kicker for me is when they see 2 rooms in a hall, ding, 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 for $49.99, they like that. They like that. But then they have to continue to read the ad, and it tells them that there's a $15 service charge that may apply. And then there's definitely, not may apply, it applies. And then there's a $25 travel charge. Now, a lot of you guys are saying, well, Roger, what's the service charge for? I'm glad you asked. if I need to put down a high traffic lane cleaner, if I see that I need to use a different type of rinse or something like that, or spotting treatment, I don't like upselling spotting treatments, high traffic lane cleaners, and things like that. So I automatically added in the price for an additional $15. So maybe I have to use them, maybe I don't. But so I don't have to come back to the client once I start the job and tell them, oh, it's going to be another $15 for da-da-da-da-da. I just include it. If they don't need it, great. I made an additional $15. If they do need it, great. Then I already charged them. Now the travel charge at $25, that's just, that's just self-explanatory. So because I break it down this way, I'm winning. So it's not 2 rooms in a hall for $49.99 carpet cleaners. It's $90 total for 2 rooms in a hall. Now, if they add stairs, that's an additional $39.99. Most of them do. Okay? If they add a pet treatment, now we're at $149. Do you see how it works? So no, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going out for 2 rooms for $49.99. I'm not going out for 3 rooms for $69.99. Nor am I going out for 4 rooms for $99.99. But because of the breakdown, this gets me 100 leads per day. So now I use instant forms on Facebook, so I don't have to be tethered to my phone in a chat message trying to chat back and forth when I'm working throughout the day. I normally have 3 or 4 jobs a day. I roll out at 7:40 every morning, so I'm at my first job by 9 o'clock. My average jobs times are between an hour to an hour and 45 minutes, depending if they're getting 5 rooms in a hall and stairs. I know my chemistry. I already have a system, so every carpet will have fabric softener. It'll smell good. If they need pet treatment, I just grab my Hydroforce. I apply it first. I have a system. So my average job ticket, ladies and gentlemen, is $183. That's my average job ticket. I need about 4 of them a day, 3 to 4 of them a day, depending if I'm working 5 to 6 days a week, to reach my 18 to 20 jobs per week, and with my average job ticket being $183. In my area, people will not bark about carpet cleaning if you keep it normally between $100 to $200. In my area, I can't tell you what your area's like, but I know my numbers. So for all you guys that say, oh, you charge too cheap, there you go. My goal is $3,294 per week. You might say, oh, that's too cheap. I need. Okay, well, that's you. That's you. I like consistent numbers. I don't like being on the marketing roller coaster hoping that this week is da-da-da-da-da. Of course, I have some weeks are much better than others, especially this time of year in May and June. Remember, for our industry, May and June and October and November are our busiest months. Those are our time frames when we want to accumulate and get more clients. Now, let's say you're listening to me, you stayed this long, and this is all sounding good to you. Now, let me leave you off with this. This will put the icing on the cake. So, after every job I do, when my client is happy, I set on my phone, it's called a scheduled text. I made a video and a a post in the Carpet Cleaner World Facebook group that explains how to schedule a text for the future. So every job that I am done, when I'm done, I schedule them for 3 months out. And the text simply says, hey, it's Roger the carpet cleaner. It's been about 3 months since you had your carpets cleaned. I need you to look down. Do they look like they're getting soiled? Are you starting to sneeze? Are the kids starting to sneeze? Do you have pets? Remember, just because a carpet doesn't look dirty doesn't mean it doesn't need to be cleaned. There's allergens, germs, bacteria that accumulate over time and months. So at this wonderful price that I gave you the last time, I can give it to you again. Scheduling with me is very easy. All you have to do is reply to this text message, tell me what day and time works for you. I'll put you on the schedule, and then I'll see you then. The price will be the same. It's as easy as that. Thank you, and you'll get a confirmation for the day and time that you desire. So after every job, I just schedule this same text message to every client. So every month, I already have a flood of clients that might be texting me saying, yes, I want to go ahead and get on the schedule. This costs me nothing. I already paid for them on social media to become my client. I should not have to keep paying for the same clients when I can schedule a text message every 3 months to tell them it's time to get their carpets cleaned again. This is carpet cleaning business owner information one-on-one. So if you want to hear more, or if you would like to schedule a one-on-one consultation with me to help you figure your numbers and get your business rolling like I just showed you and told you how I have mine, I make 6 figures every year with those numbers. I can help you develop a system just like that. Your numbers do not have to be my numbers. They should not be my numbers. You aren't me, and you aren't living my life. So for every carpet cleaner that says, oh, you charge too cheap, or you charge this, don't be arrogant and silly anymore. See if they really don't know their numbers, or maybe they have a system like I do that takes care of me and mine. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I'm Roger Lloyd, and I am YouTube's Carpet Cleaners Consultant. If you would like a one-on-one consultation, it's $50 for an hour, and we can sit down. I'll ask you some detailed questions. I'll help you figure out some ways to get your numbers, and then I also do paid ride-alongs if you want to ride along and see how I really do this on a day-to-day basis. Or, like I said, you can just take this information that I gave you today and try to work it yourself. But remember, you chose this industry. It didn't choose you. So don't complain, and don't say, oh, it's a slow period, or people aren't paying for carpet cleaning. No. What are you doing that's different from all your competitors and that's setting you apart? Well, as I said, I'm Roger Lloyd, your Carpet Cleaners Consultant, and we can help you set yourself apart. Reach out to me via YouTube here, or you can send me a message on Facebook. Thank you, and have a good day. A good Sunday, that is.